big.
MP, you're my favorite player, man. Always deliver.
And both teams going through their pregame rituals, getting loose well before we're underway. It's the NBA. Welcome to our Sunday night. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at Phoenix. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, the Grizzlies, 4 games back.
And right now for Phoenix, they've been taking no prisoners here in the early part of the season. It's been a very fast start and a lot of focus for this group.
Yeah, and it's to no one's surprise. This is a well-run, well-coached organization. They have a strong culture. They're going to be a tough out for anyone.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Bradley Beal is out there with Durant. Then it's Nick Richards. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's MP in at the 1 spot. And for Memphis, Davis is out there with Rozier. Then there's Jackson. Then there's Wells. And it's Wiseman in at the center position. Greg, we've got 2 of the top offensive teams in this one.
Yeah, but my focus is on the other end tonight, defense. The team that can come up with just a few timely stretches of stops, I think they win.
On offense, here are the Suns. Here's MP. Pass to Beal, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. So Rozier will bring it up for Memphis. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
And they brought the energy. I thought played well, but both teams really put on a great show. Unfortunately, someone had to lose.
Yeah, that was 2 very evenly matched teams. But in the end, it came down to who executed better down the stretch.
And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Here's Wiseman. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
And listen, we know Wiseman has a nice outside game, but inside there aren't too many guys who can match up with him physically.
A nice shot by KD.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Traps in the tray.
Defensively, teams worry about Rozier's speed, so when he pulls up off the bounce, he usually gets a good look.
MP, no good.
He hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
Rozier against MP. Pass to Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. Jackson setting the pick here for Davis. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound. Suns have gone 2 of 5 here. making 40% so far to start out the game. Booker finds MP. KD passes to MP. Back to Durant. Carries it from three-point range. Durant's got 5 points so far.
And you just love how quickly KD gets into his shot. No wasted motion.
Rozier the pass to Wiseman. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Okay, a chance to check out some stats for Wells. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's averaging about 7 points a game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
Yeah, look, it's not about being a stat stuffer. It's about being a guy coaches can count on and an asset to the team as a whole.
Here's KD after Terry Rozier's basket. And KD throws it down.
And with the right partner, Durant is an unstoppable force in that pick and roll. It's a very high percentage play when he's running.
Now, here's Rozier. Last game he had 12. To the middle, here's Davis, and Davis throws it down.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
This league, Stan, and you've watched it and coached it for years, has the best players in the entire world. And some guys, though, can kind of be overlooked, like Terry Rozier, for instance.
Yeah, look, here's a guy who's averaged 28 points a game. He can create offense for other people. He plays hard, was an outstanding defender early in his career. He's an important piece for any team he's on.
And what speed and Stan, what athleticism.
Yeah, no question about it. This guy's somebody who shouldn't be under the radar.
Now here's Booker following the shot by Kevin Durant. MP kicks to Durant. Back to MP. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Durant inside. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And here's Rozier. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. Trailing by 2. This game against Phoenix here, it's the first look at the Suns.
And in their season series against this squad last year, very lopsided in their favor.
And stolen by Booker. The drive by MP. And the dunk by MP.
Punching it in on the drive. MP doesn't mess around when he's got a lane to the rim.
Rozier for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And a lot of that was game plan, putting guys in a position to succeed, particularly on the offensive end.
And that was the kind of win a coach takes pride in. You lay out the strategy, and the players execute perfectly.
Now here's Davis. Devin Booker missing his last shot. Davis, the pass to Jackson. Here's Wiseman, covered by MP.
Displaying an innate ability to detect the score attempt.
We got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And Davis wide open. He shoots. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
MP with a screen on Jackson. Beal gets a wide open look. No good from outside. Memphis trailing here. Here's Barnes. And it goes down 2 points.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
A nice shot by MP.
Man, what a luxury for MP to have handles like that to get himself open.
Davis with it. Now defended by MP. Here's Aldama. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
MP dishes to Beal. There's the triple. Barnes grabs the miss. Outside, Davis. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Grizzlies out in front. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Grizzlies.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Edey out there with Santi Aldama. Then it's G.G. Jackson. And there's Davis. And it's Barnes with the three, the small forward. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Well, we got a story now coming out of New York, and we're lucky enough to have Shams Charania to give us the news. Hey, Shams, what do you have on the Knicks?
Thanks, Kevin. They bring in a big man in Bobby Portis who provides some offensive firepower. His range stretches out beyond the arc, and he's not just a finesse big. Portis is more than willing to scrap it out inside and trade some hands.
Thanks so much for the report, Shams. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys, MP in the last time out against the Pistons was outstanding. He scored 32 points, and what a game it was, posting a triple-double. He put on a show. The stats he put up were amazing. He knew nobody could slow him down, and he went to work. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Now Beal following the three-point attempt by MP. It's good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
The Grizzlies have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. So, Stan, the Grizzlies trio of Ja Morant, Desmond Bane, and Jaren Jackson Jr. From the outside looking in, what a great base going forward.
I agree with that, Kevin. Look, not only are those three outstanding individual players, but they complement each other so well. There's such a great fit with those three guys. That's a great base for the future.
And so, MP will bring it up for Phoenix. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
Well, tonight has been the MP show. And, guys, they have to keep it simple. Just keep feeding MP the ball and keep seeing him add to that point total.
And so here's Memphis after the Suns pick up two. Down low to end the run. And it's Davis missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. Pass to Jackson. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Jackson's got his second bucket of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
MP, no good.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Now here's Jackson. Lets it go with a three. It's hauled in by Dunn. Wiggins with it. Put now by Barnes. And MP throws it down.
Well, young guys rarely hesitate to throw it down when they can. MP is no exception.
From the line, Edey, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Pass to O'Neal. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Did you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks? Yeah, payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof. But look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security, Kevin.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. Outside for Beal. Banked in off the glass. Beal's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Booker against Powell. Pass to Barnes. And it's all evened up.
Hey, guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear. He's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Booker the pass to MP. 20 feet out. It's rebounded by Memphis. Their next game, playing at home, is the Nets coming to town. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Offensive rebound, and that one drops for him.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Beal the pass to MP. Dunn finds MP. 5 on the clock. Here's Booker. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Powell. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to talk to his guy. Some changes for Memphis. Wiseman comes in for Edey, and it's Jackson in for Powell. And Phoenix also making a switch. KD's checked in for Royce O'Neal. MP kicks to Booker. Back to MP. Dunn dishes to MP. Pass to Beal. Shoots over Aldama. And again, it's the Suns missing. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And the basket is good. Now it's a 6-point Grizzly lead.
Good read by Aldama. His selfless attitude is why his guys enjoy playing with him.
To the paint. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Look at KD throwing it down, not giving the defense any opportunity there.
Barnes passes to Jackson. Lets the 3 fly. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got his 6th rebound on the night. Dunn dishes to MP. Here's Durant. Wiseman with the rebound. Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Over in the corner, Barnes. Takes a 3. It's good from long range. Barnes has got the lead up to 9 now for Memphis.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Close in, no stopping MP.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Pass to Jackson. Over at Dunn. And there's Jackson on the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
We know Jackson Jr. can shoot it, but this guy is 6'10", 242. He should feast inside.
MP finds Booker. Back to MP. Charity stripe shot. Whoa! Booker playing big inside.
And that's that in-between distance for some guys. Booker showing how comfortable he is from the mid-range.
GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Wells, he's checked in for Santi Aldama. Davis comes in for Jackson. And it's Rozier in for Harrison Barnes. Now here's Durant after Terry Rozier's miss. Now here's Wells. He's got 8. Pass to Rozier. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And stolen by MP. Oh, and here comes Kevin Durant all alone.
The quick hands of MP creating the break there with the steal.
So it's the Grizzlies now. Outside, Davis. And here is Wells. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Nothing to see here, folks. Just another tremendous scoring night from Durant.
Outside, Rozier. Here's Jackson. It's hauled in by the Suns. KD's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Booker. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And love how fearless Booker can be. Even the foul doesn't deter him from finishing off his business.
Edey's checked in for James Wiseman. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Phoenix. Beal comes in for Wiggins. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
Here's MP, following the score by Memphis. KD passes to MP. MP with a screen on Davis. Booker with a 3. He is a knockdown shooter.
Every chance he gets, Booker willing to take that shot. A consistent three-point shooter.
From 12 feet out and off the front iron, and in it goes. Rozier's got 7.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. And a quick look at how the Suns' schedule is shaping up. On Tuesday, they'll go up against the Jazz in Utah. And then on Thursday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Suns trail by 4. Here's MP. He can't get that one. Great D that time from Davis. Pass to Rozier. Outside Jackson. The Grizzlies with another miss. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face the Jazz. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Kicks it out to Booker. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
It's almost effortless for Booker this close in. He just drops the ball in the bucket.
Pass to Davis. Here's Edey. Lets it go from 11. That one wide left.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
And here's KD for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And Davis gets it to go. Davis has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And he's so good at just fending off contact. Davis embracing and then converting in tight coverage.
Kicks it out to Booker. Pass to MP. And here is KD. Shot clock at 6. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Rozier against MP. Outside Rozier. Spins. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
I love the depth of this team, man. Their subs have been huge tonight, giving them a scoring punch that they've needed most.
And now, unfortunately, we have to talk about injuries. This team not at full strength. And that is it for halftime, folks.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Memphis out in front, up 3. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. MP out there with Devin Booker. And there's Bradley Beal. And it's Durant. And it's Richards in at the 5 spot. Now here's Wells. Devin Booker missing his last shot. And the foul called on MP. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Now Jackson. Outside Davis. Just 5 to shoot. And the layup's good off the glass. And it's a 7-point Grizzly lead.
Yeah, Davis has a talent for just slicing his way to a shot. His speed, precision will be great assets for him in the league.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Rozier kicks to Wells. Pass to Davis. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
.90 seconds now into the second half. He gets that one. Rozier's got 11 points.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Beal taking his time here. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, despite suffering a first-round sweep in last season's playoffs, the Suns' front brass remains confident that they were mere inches from where they needed to be to compete for a title, emphasizing that chemistry is built over time and through the fire. The hope is, with another year to coalesce, this team will be ready for a deeper run. Kevin?
Well, they've got the names. They've got a big coach now coming in. All right, D.A., thank you. And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Suns trail by 9. On the wing, Booker fires from deep. A three-pointer is right on target. Booker's got 21 in the game.
And brilliant play from Booker. Got it away in time before the defense could close.
Pass to Jackson. Davis with it. Defended by Booker. And Davis can't get it to go.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
MP finds KD. Misses the three. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Stan, we seem to be in the midst of a big man renaissance in the NBA. And I love it. So that being said, which of these big stars do you like the most?
Well, that's a tough question because there's so much talent and they're all different. You've got Embiid, who is unstoppable offensively. You've got Wembanyama with his combination of size and length, skill and agility. You've got guys who can shoot the ball. But the guy that combines the most of those things that I would take, Nikola Jokic.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Inside, here's Rozier. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free. And so Powell will bring it up for Memphis. They've got Powell. Santi Aldama is out there with Jackson. Then there's Edey. And it's Barnes in at the 2 guard. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Now here's Jackson to tie it up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Suns.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the three. It's been falling, so they've got to keep going back to it.
Now, here's MP. Pass to Booker. MP sets the screen for Booker. Aldama with the rebound. Aldama's got 4 rebounds in this game.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far. And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Now here's Booker.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And we also got to highlight how lackluster the opposition has been in terms of boxing out. This team is flat out bullying them on the offensive glass.
Nailed from three-point land.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
MP outside. Pass to Booker. Shoots over Powell. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Barnes passes to Jackson. Over Wiggins. The kick out to Barnes. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
Now, here's MP. And MP throws it down.
And it's fun to watch guys like Booker that see the floor this well. Seems to always get it to the right man.
Here's Barnes. Wiggins with the rebound. Suns trail by 3. MP kicks to Booker. They get a hand on it. Three-pointer. And he recovers it. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Memphis has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Pass to Aldama. Off target with his 3. Phoenix has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. MP, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Barnes passes to Aldama. Here's Edey, covered by Wiggins. Outside for Jackson. Offensive rebound. Edey, count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Yeah, no question who's been the aggressor on the offensive glass.
It's MP muscling his way for 2.
Strong work down low from MP. He doesn't let aggressive defense throw him off his game.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Jackson is checked in for Powell. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Phoenix. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. Coach was really hyping up his guys. He told them, this is what it's all about, fellas. You're in this spot for a reason. Go out and take this win. See if they can follow those instructions, guys.
All right, thank you, David.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
That's good from... We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Phoenix with the ball. A 12-point game. KD finds Booker. Caption coming off the assist from KD. Durant's got 3 assists in the game. Wiseman the pass to Rozier. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Here's Beal. It's deflected.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Rozier looking around. Wiseman sets a screen for Rozier. And a miss there on the triple.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him that he's up off the threes. And just using that length to his full advantage. Durant draws the foul, and we know what usually happens when he steps to the line. And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line, they needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Offensive rebound. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Kevin Durant.
And the sheer size of Wiseman is hard to deal with inside, forcing the defense to compromise with the foul.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Suns trail by 8. MP dishes to Beal. MP kicks to Durant. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Wells. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
Oh, nice pass by Davis. Players will always welcome in a guy who can create for others. Clearly a foul.
Second personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within single digits. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
Davis, the pass to Rozier. Over MP. And that one is off.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
And the whole floor is open for Beal. He has the mechanics to make a shot from just about anywhere.
There's Rozier. And contact on the shot. So it's Memphis picking up the win. A confident win.
Well, I knew we weren't going undefeated for the rest of the season.
No excuses tonight.